Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 13 scary videos to keep you awake tonight. Yes, that is quite a few videos, and it wouldn't have been possible for me to do this without the love and support from you guys. Also, the launch of our subreddit has been a great success with nearly 5,000 members already. It makes it a lot easier for me to manage all the video submissions I receive on a daily basis. It's thanks to you guys that I can produce even more content, but furthermore, it wouldn't have been possible without the help of today's sponsor either. They make future videos possible on this channel. And with that said, today's video is brought to you by Raid Shadow Legends. Raid is a free fantasy-themed, turn-based RPG game. This is the perfect game to play when you just want to kill some time, as it's actually a lot of fun to play. It has an in-depth story, high-quality gameplay, and lots of interesting things to keep you engaged. Since the last sponsored video I did with Raid, I found myself actually playing the game every day since, which is not really something I expected to happen, and that just goes to show how addicting it is. Challenge yourself to your edge in the ongoing tournaments, compete against the entire raid community while fighting the Spider's Den, Ice Golem's Peak, the Almighty Fire Knight, or the Notorious Dragon. Also worth mentioning is the fact that patch 1.15 is coming in May, in which you will be able to compete in the brand new arena tournament. You can earn points according to your tier and win awesome rewards in the local and global tournament. You can find me in the game under the nickname the Sir Spooks. It's also important to mention that you can now play Raid both on mobile and your desktop. So if you want to try it out for yourself, then go to the video description, click on the special links, and if you are a new player, you will get 100,000 silver plus one free champion, Hexweaver, which is a really good champion to receive from the get-go. The rewards will only be available for the next 30 days, and you will be able to find them in your inbox, right here. So definitely try out the game if it sounds like fun to you. A huge thanks to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this channel and making future videos possible. Tyler B published the following video to his YouTube channel on April 21st, 2020, with the eerie title, The Lurker Incident, 2016. For the first portion of the clip, we can see Tyler with what looks to be a friend of his standing somewhere in the forest, and it seems as though they are trying not to be too loud. After a while, Tyler says to his friend, "Don't go any further, there's something over there," in a worried tone. While he says this, you can almost make out a low groaning in the background, but that's not the creepiest part of the video. Take a look at the corner of the screen and see if you notice any strange activity.
Dude, did you hear that? Come on, let's keep going.
Okay, we're going back.
No, going in further. Something's over there.
It may be a bit hard to see, but if you look just close enough, you should be able to make out what appears to be some sort of a strange, lanky figure moving around. The low quality style and worried voice that Tyler has give this video a good authentic feel. Of course, it could be a hoax, but it could also be scary evidence of creatures roaming around when we least expect it. When a viewer pointed out that it was a creepy video, but that it could just be a person, Tyler replied with the following, quote, "I highly doubt it was a person. We didn't hear anything moving around while it was moving, and it traversed the terrain so effortlessly, as if it's gliding across," end quote. So what do you guys think this could be? Let me know in the comments down below. The following entry comes to us from the Sir Spooks subreddit, where you can share any and all paranormal footage you may have to have a chance to be featured on a list video like this. Published with the title, "I Thought It Was My Daughter at First," by user US Marine Corporal. We get an excellent description of the events we are about to witness in the video. Quote, I woke up for work around 5 a.m. and when I went out in the living room, the TV was on with the volume way up. I figured it was my youngest that stayed up late to watch TV and didn't turn it off. I was going to have a chat with her after I got home from work. While at the office, I looked at the camera video to see when she was up, and this is what I found. As you can see by the video, the television screen keeps flickering to different screens without anybody nearby pressing it. As the uploader states, quote, "The remote that's on the couch, it's one of those DirecTV remotes. So it's programmed to turn on the TV and DirecTV receiver. My family told me it was probably an electrical glitch that the TV turned on, but when I woke up, SpongeBob was on the TV, so that means that the power button on the remote had to be pressed. I showed this video to my family and we were all a bit freaked out about it. There hasn't been any other incident before or since this one." One of the most popular subreddits for horror enthusiasts is Ghosts, where many people frequently check in to watch creepy paranormal footage. At the start of this video, the man that's recording, going by the username Luniseth, is sitting at his kitchen table, where all of his cutlery is laid out in front of him. A little bit further down the table is a fork. There's nothing out of the ordinary about this until, that is, a few seconds later. Take a look.
Pretty sure I just saw that fork move. And it's creepy. Oh. I'm going home. I'm going somewhere else other than this.
The man recording states that he thought he saw the fork move earlier as well, but this time has a camera ready in the hopes of capturing this scary occurrence on film. If that was his intention, he was in luck, as a few seconds into his recording, the fork seemingly moves all by itself with presumably nobody else in the room. Then, a few seconds later, the fork flies up into the air, which causes the uploader to freak out. What do you think happened on this day? Was it something as simple as somebody hiding around a corner with a string? Or is this evidence that ghosts are real? Tell me your opinions in the comments. When you are listening to your favorite song on your playlist, getting freaked out by something otherworldly is probably the last thing you would expect to happen. But as this video uploaded to YouTube by the user HRDE2 implies, it is more likely than you would think. Our cameraman is seen recording a song that he's listening to on his Spotify playlist. For whatever reason that is unknown. Regardless, if you look in the reflection of his computer screen, you may be able to see something chilling take place. Have a look and see if you notice it. Appearing at the speed of light and walking by just as quickly, a shadow figure appears out of nowhere before vanishing out of sight. The uploader explains that there are walls on either side of his window and says that it appears the shadow is running inside the room and the blackness cannot be explained by anything passing in front of a light source. As always, your theories and ideas are encouraged to be left in the comments below. Sometimes the most creepy videos that you can find on the internet are not ghost sightings or abandoned building explorations, but rather the sounds of something unexplainable. It seems like the YouTube user Dylan James TV would more than likely agree with this statement, judging by the video that he published to the internet on December 5th, 2018. The video, filmed in Central Texas, documents the uploader as he sits outside with a camera and explains to us that he has been hearing some incredibly creepy and chilling noises outside in the middle of the night. Have a listen for yourself and see what the uploader is talking about.
I hope you can hear that. So once again, we have these weird noises that I'm hearing outside of my bedroom. I'm recording outside of my bedroom window. This just happened like a week ago. Now we're hearing them again. What the fuck is that, man? That's crazy. I still don't know what that is. Somebody's popping off. I hope you can hear that. I'm pretty sure you can. It's pretty loud here.
These highly scary sounds seemingly go on for several minutes before the video ends. Many commenters on this video have said that it sounds like some sort of bizarre, unidentifiable creature roaming around the area. Since there have not been any update videos published by Dylan James TV, it is safe to assume that he never got the answers that he was looking for. He is hoping that one day some sort of explanation will be revealed. It is often said by numerous people that dogs are one of the most intelligent living beings on Earth. This video seems to further prove that age-old statement. Published to the aforementioned Sir Spooks subreddit, the following video published by the user Fadun1 starts off with the uploader's dog sitting on his bed with him. However, the dog soon begins to make angry growling sounds and starts to bark, indicating that he senses something is behind the bedroom door.
What is it?
This exact same thing continues for nearly 2 minutes, surely making even the biggest of skeptics wonder what this dog was seeing behind that door. It is a little bit weird that the owner never actually opens the door fully to see what the dog was growling at, but it is still a highly unnerving piece of footage that is sure to creep a ton of people out. One of the most popular forms of a ghost is that of the aforementioned shadow figure or shadow person. They are indeed ghosts, but are not transparent, but rather so dark that they appear to be nothing but quick blurs and shadows. YouTuber Average American 2020 uploaded this video to his channel on August 26th, 2018, where it seems as if him and a friend of his are talking about something related to ghosts, ironic as it is. As the cameraman turns the corner near the staircase, he captures something incredibly freaky that he must not have seen while filming it, judging by the fact that there was no reaction from him. Take a look right here and see if you notice anything near the staircase.
We're walking down. Serious. I don't look at it. It's being serious though. I don't look at it. It'll just do itself. So yeah. You see tons of stuff in these older buildings. Tons.
Oh no, she just a puppet, man. Shit. Her sister went to the door and like that. She got it like.
You see shadow people and stuff. Crazy. Like a big ghost hunter type person. So like the one will like look around the corner at you, you know what I mean? Like right there, but it didn't. I didn't see it.
In case you didn't see it, for just a split second, as the channel owner approaches the top of the staircase, if you look to the left, you can make out what appears to be a shadow figure quickly running up the stairs and then disappearing. It is hard to say for sure whether or not this is real, so be sure to leave your opinions in the comment section. Security camera or surveillance footage is often regarded by many as one of the most chilling and realistic video proof that paranormal entities are real, and judging by this video uploaded by user Elaine Peck to the Spooks subreddit, that belief is sure to be continued. A popular term in the paranormal field is EVP, which stands for Electronic Voice Phenomenon, which are essentially sounds made by the paranormal showing up on videos or sound recordings. In the following clip, taken outside of a house late at night, you can see a couple of bizarre white orbs floating by the area, but then a ghostly voice says something so clear it is unnerving. Have a listen. Even the most doubtful of people will most likely have trouble explaining the word cameras being said on this surveillance camera footage. This video may be one of the best in terms of ghostly voices on camera that you can find. The uploader of the following entry states, quote, "My partner sent me the video from the hospital she works in. Last night, she was on a night shift and unfortunately a patient passed away around 3:11 a.m. At 4 a.m, the porters came to transport the body to the morgue. Just after this, one of the nurses noticed the clock starting to spin on its own. The whole time the clock is spinning, the nurse in charge of the shift is logging the death onto the hospital computer system and does this at 4:10 a.m. and the clock is still spinning, so one nurse begins to film. After the death is logged, the clock keeps spinning until it stops exactly on the correct time of day, 4:11 a.m, which was also 1 hour exactly after the death. I am somewhat of a skeptic when it comes to actually believing in the paranormal, My gut wants to believe, but my brain cannot. This video and the way my partner was shook up after it happened has probably changed my mind a lot. Although you have to take this on my word alone, but my partner's not the type to play pranks like this, as she is very easily terrified. She also told me of how shaken up everyone else on the ward was. The clock also has never been seen to be faulty before either. What leads me to believe this is a paranormal experience is the fact that it all happens concurrent with the death of a patient and processes around having to deal with this. Also the fact that the clock is analog, so it would have no idea what the current time is in real life, like a digital clock, and it seems very coincidental that it stops exactly to the correct minute of the real life time." End quote.
It's gonna stop.
I thought it's going to stop 3
That
o'clock.
stopped.
Is it the right time?
4:11. Oh no, that's it. That is it.
The video in question will definitely get a lot of people to pause and think about the various possibilities as to how something as bizarre and scary as this could actually happen. As per almost every paranormal video, this could be some sort of a trick. It could also be a creepy coincidence. Or it could very well be the dead communicating to the living. NB Media UK is a decently sized YouTube channel with approximately 10,000 subscribers. However, their channel is not typically focused on anything related to ghosts or the paranormal, which lends the forthcoming clip a little bit more authenticity, as they haven't done anything like this before and they don't seem to be needing publicity. In the video, we can see the group go out to explore a freaky abandoned house that is near a scrapyard. As per most abandoned building exploration videos, this video starts off without much action. We get to see the ruins of the place, which is definitely something deeply entertaining. However, the creepy events don't happen until much later in the video. Listen in right here and see what this sounds like to you. A lot of people seem to think that this is some sort of ghostly apparition walking around on the rooftop, hence the hollow sound from above. However, a little bit later on, the eerie sounds can be heard from the inside this time. Take a listen.
We should go. Any footsteps up there then. Fairly heavy one as well.
This is definitely a piece of footage that to most people comes across as authentic, and it is not hard to see why. Nothing about it screams a hoax or an elaborate setup for views, as nothing overtly insane happens in it to warrant millions of views. It feels like a man capturing very chilling noises inside an old, haunted house. Reddit user Tomato Superman shared the following to the Ghost subreddit that we touched upon earlier. He explains that the video in question is taken at his workplace, which is an old pub that used to be a hotel. He says that he's a skeptic, but is still unsure of what to make of this weird security camera footage. Watch this and see what you think this object or phenomenon could possibly be. Some people may think that this is just some sort of light trick coming in, making it look as if some object is traveling up the staircase. But at the same time, it could also be the ever so popular orbs that signify the presence of a paranormal entity in the area. Security camera footage is oftentimes the hardest to fake, as if you add CGI to the footage, people will almost always be able to tell. But most people think this is real. What do you think? Tell me your ideas in the comments. Although Reddit and its various subreddit pages are popular places to discover paranormal videos, surprisingly enough, Twitter is also a good website to surf for those who are looking to have a good scare. This video was sent to me by Twitter user We Don't Judge You, who filmed the video themselves. In the video, we follow them as they seem to be recording out of their car window as they travel by a forest located in rural Virginia. As the uploader continues to pass by the area, they soon notice that it is most definitely not your everyday forest, as it is filled with unexplainable objects all over. Perhaps this was done by somebody just as a way to be creative or pull some sort of a mean prank on somebody in hopes to scare them. But this could also be the workings of some secretive cult or ritual group in the middle of the day. What do you think this forest hides? Be sure to tell me your ideas. At the beginning of our final video uploaded by Whatever Entertainment on YouTube, they explained that, quote, "We bought a new house and moved into it a few months ago. Whatever was in our old house we think must have followed us here. At first there was nothing, then there were noises. We haven't seen the black figure, but instead things have been slowly getting worse. Watch, you'll see, this is the worst it's ever been. Not sure what to do." End quote. As the channel owner explains to the camera the various creepy things he has been witnessing for quite some time, nothing scary seems to be happening at the moment. However, that changes within the snap of a finger. I did feature the original video that Whatever Entertainment uploaded prior to this one, so I won't be showing that incident in this video. With that said, watch and see how something incredibly frightening could happen when you least expect it.
Okay, so anyways, I've been having some really weird shit happening to me lately. Just in our new house, I moved, and tonight by just stuff is happening. My dog is acting nuts, and you guys all kind of been asking about me like making follow-up video or something like that. So this is what I'm going to do with the follow-up. We moved in the new house probably about 3 months ago maybe, and since we've been moving here, that the whole house kind of just has been getting crazy. I remodeled kitchen, did everything. Oh fuck, oh shit, Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Dude!
The man in the video quickly ends the recording soon after hearing the loud cracking noise, but says that his brothers want to come over and try to do a family EVP session to get some answers. Either way, this piece of footage definitely seems pretty authentic, although I suppose somebody else could have been in the house making the noise in another room. But as always, I want to hear what your thoughts are by telling me in the comments section down below. And that was 13 creepy videos to keep you awake tonight. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.